Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Clappy here, and I'm doing some chess commentary over a game I recently played. I'm currently 625 ELO with aspirations of being a polymath, so I'm looking to get titled in this life. Perhaps, if I stay focused, stay down, and continue to play brilliant moves, hopefully we don't know what the future holds. So that's the beauty I've been finding in YouTube now recently, as I've been gaming a lot more recently, been in a level headspace, and I've been playing better, even though I didn't get the win here. I wanted that to kind of be a snippet throughout the video. Did he actually win? But nah, we actually played well, but lo and behold, our opponent played better. He inevitably won a bishop through just not perpetual checking, just through random checks, and he won the bishop when we were down to two pieces. So that sucks. But all in all, I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this gameplay, as it's one of my most studied openings, and that is the Scandinavian, which starts e4, d5, white captures d5, black captures d5s with the queen, c3 by white, and you bring your queen to the side, to the edge of the board. From here, if you ever see me online, this will be my most played studied opening, and since I all know this as theory or book moves, I've just been playing it instantly. And the game continued with regular theory, not announced to me, or I believe even to my opponent, as we're currently low rated ELO. I haven't opened many chess books, but I have aspirations of one day doing that. So if you stay with me, view, and perhaps even give me some tips down in the YouTube comments, it'll be much love to you, and hopefully let's get this bread, baby. So we have white continuing with d4. I continued with e5. We're still in standard theory here. We have an inaccuracy of e3. I want to start explaining my thought process right here. So the whole time I'm playing, I'm thinking of there being a tactic that may be unbeknownst to me, but since it wasn't on the engine, I spent a lot of time thinking, but I didn't actually prosper. Excuse me once. Now that's better. We have an inaccuracy by me, which isn't the most inaccurate, because let's say, lo and behold, I play here. Let's say he captures, and then I capture here. If I were to continue this, you would end up with the puzzle, with a position from puzzles in the lower elo. I would then perhaps play something like g6, just to pair into fee and kettle my dark square bishop. I wouldn't say capturing would be the most smart move, but I was trying to replicate what happens in puzzles, but that's neither here nor there. Let's back to the game. He ended up playing f3 after this. I ended up playing b4 with my bishop. Another inaccuracy. I inevitably captured, which isn't the most tactical mindset, but he blundered another piece. So I decided to take back. We're continuing here as normal. He ends up castling queen side, king side. I almost lost my bishop here by blocking it in. Good thing here, there's a bishop, there's a knight here to trade off. There's a lot of people that say that you should get used to playing with the queens on the board. I understand when I should be queen trading, but the majority of the times I like keeping the queens on the board. So if you bear with me, and as we start getting to more advanced positions, as I start studying and getting more versed in something besides the Scandinavian, I do believe that this is going to be a fun time on YouTube for all of us. So bear with me here, please. I bring my piece back here. It's a blunder, but lo and behold, we're in 600 ELO, And I've been noticing that there's been a lot less engine moves, as there's not really much for us to be capitalizing on. If you were to look back and play this with the engine, you would see that there's the queue depth that they're expecting you to think ahead to is just so robust for such a low elo. I wish we were able to lower the queue depth. That way we're able to see what we would naturally be thinking of as lower rated players. And as we get better, we up the queue depth to get more familiar with thinking more moves ahead. I could be doing myself a disservice, but I'll leave that up to the grandmasters to inevitably be the ones to provide their tutelage on. But let's get back to the game. We have bishop captures on c5, and he actually very tactically won a knight here through a check, which was a very good move here. Great move. I blocked with my bishop, which was the best. I missed, and I wanted to get my queen back into the board. I inevitably see that there's some action here, hoping that he blunders, but hoping that your opponent blunders is not how you play the game of chess. So let's continue. He inevitably plays b4, and since I'm in the mix with my queen here, I decide to just play a4. a2, the rook, which is an inaccuracy, and I'm so mad at myself because I missed this. I can actually capture now, but I wasted a move by castling kingside. But I did inevitably catch the free rook there. So I lost the knight, he lost the rook, but we're still continuing here. And we're getting to the position onto the thumbnail very shortly. So we're starting to see that he's going to want to win some major material back. He plays e1. I capture on a3. And he seizes the opportunity to take on b5 with his bishop. But lo and behold, we reach the position from the thumbnail, and I play a brilliant rook sacrifice by seeing that he really doesn't have much here because I'm getting 2 pieces for 1. He captures, I check him, he blocks with it. I get rid of both my rooks as we're both traded both off. He captures on e7 with his queen. And here's the position from the thumbnail that, here's the position that inevitably loses me the game through just random checking. He checks me, and this is forced. And I don't believe I have a move here that is going to allow me to not inevitably lose my bishop. I move here because it's the best move, as by the engine. And lo and behold, we can get rid of the bishop and get rid of your hopes of winning this game. Even down here at 600 elo, it was too much of a free piece for him to not see. If I played better at the end here by going back to here and playing this, I would have had a much better opportunity by not hoping that I'm going to win through a tactic, because there's a better move for him through just perpetual checking. Well, not perpetual, but the repetitions of continuous checking. And so lo and behold, guys, this is Clappy. This was a game played on December 18th at 600 elo. Pretty routine, but I enjoy the fact that I played a brilliant move. And as I become more well-versed in more openings, you'll see more from me besides the usual Scandinavian. And this is Clappy, out. Deuces.